It was a really hot Florida day in Fort Lauderdale. It was a MLW show. We're backstage. I'm running around getting water bottles for everybody. Fonzie's there. If everybody knows Fonzie, so he's telling one of these long stories like Fonzie does. And the music hits, and he's got to go out with Sabu. So they go run into the ring. He's still got the water bottle with him. He just completely forgot he's got it in his hands. So he hits the ring. They're doing their pose. He throws his arms up. He hasn't sealed the water bottle. So the water shoots up like a geyser, and it hits the lighting rig, and it shorts one of the bulbs. There's this big spark explosion, all sorts of calamity, and the glass comes raining down in his goddamn head, and he splits himself open, pure hard way in the middle of the ring. Match hasn't even started. Guys are just coming to the ring, and Fozzie's got to go to the back and get his entire head wrapped up. He almost had to leave the show. That's such a character.
You're right, and if you don't know who he's talking about, Fonzie is Bill Alfonso, and is a character in professional wrestling, has been around for so long, and is still, to this day, a huge part of the AIW roster in Cleveland, Ohio. He is AIW's go-to man. There are a bunch of different types of stories that are told on this podcast. This would be in the category of almost a shared story, where it wasn't necessarily a one-on-one story. It was a story that kind of everybody saw or everybody was able to participate in. But I did want to play it because this guy was backstage with Fonzie, and I'm assuming gave the water bottle to Fonzie. So it was his water bottle that sparked this natural situation, like the baseball movie The Natural, where he hits a home run, it hits the lights, and the lights start popping, and it makes this magical moment. Except this time, it was his water bottle hitting the lights and fucking up the whole production. Not only the whole production, but himself. And there's times in wrestling where I've been hurt before getting thrown over the top rope in a battle royal. And it's like all the crazy stuff that I have done in professional wrestling, and there has been some crazy stuff. Missing my hand on the apron and getting thrown off of a battle royal is what hurts me. That's what's going to put me out of action. And for Fonzie, it was throwing his water bottle up and getting shards of glass raining down on him and bleeding all over the place. That's what's going to cut him up today. Not Sabu going through a plane of glass and the glass hitting you, or a light bulb tube, or any other crazy thing that Sabu would do, because he would do crazy things and Fonzie was right there for him. No. It was throwing the water at the lights and the lights sparking and the sparks coming down on you and you getting screwed. A fun wrestling story, a shared wrestling story. Many people saw it, but the caller was right there, and I appreciate wanting to share a good Bill Alfonso story. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcast, go subscribe. While you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.